Over the new bounty strategy. We're going to be doing Tower of Doom above level 25 for once. First time ever, because before this, it wasn't something you should do. But now that we got more rewards, it's something you might have to do. So, unfortunately, that's what they do. Same with the bounty thing. As soon as I come up with a new strategy for bounty, they're going to change it. You just watch and see. I bet you next bounty there's something different and you can't do what I'm talking about. But right now you can. So be in the know and on the current strategy. Don't be doing that old stuff. Don't be a non-censor, you know? So we'll get into that in a minute. Skip ahead to about the 5-minute mark if you want to hear about the new bounty strategy and me going over it and what you might be doing wrong and how to exactly do it. You have to follow the instructions. You can't just do whatever you want to do and still get it done. You have to follow the instructions. So I'll go over that around the 5-minute mark because I want to let some people get here before I start talking about it. Let me fix everything on the back end. So Tower of Doom, Bounty, Legends Reborn, we got that. Under Spire, we got a plenty to do. I might not even get to all of it. Thinking about going about 2 hours today, at least an hour and a half, something like that. We'll see how it goes. You know how these streams work. Alright, changing my thumbnail, fixing stuff, going to the chat to get ready. Alright, I changed that. Go there. So get ready for the chat. Ready for the chat. I might even read the quest for the Legends Reborn in a silly voice later. We'll see, though. We'll see how I'm feeling. I got this on mute. I hope so. I do. Okay. So do that. There. Sane's here. Mike is here. Mike Weiss. What is going on? Thanks for being here early. Appreciate that. Getting everything set up. What could we do while we wait for 5 minutes? Let's do a little bit of the Legends Reborn. First thing smoking. I'm on the final stuff. You couldn't even do this until today, I'm pretty sure. I was trying to get it done yesterday, but they make you wait. So you have to wait to do these. It's kind of annoying. I don't even know if I can get it done today, can I? Event ends in 1 day, 16 hours, and 55 minutes. Alright. So I can. I think I can get it done today. Maybe we'll do some voices later. We'll see. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Does it sound alright? Nope, no mute? What you mean? Huh? Nope, no mute. Not sure what that means. Y'all can hear me? Mike says, I just recently restarted playing Gems of War and I'm really happy you're still at it. Yeah. Restarted? Oh, you mean, yeah, because I was talking about mute earlier. I'm a dummy. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. Do that. Let's do this battle. I'm using my Skull Waterfall team. I use this all the time when I'm just, I don't care about doing things super fast. I'm just trying to level a class. It's a fun team. It's still decently fast. Not everything is about being super fast all the time. And even people that are only about doing things super fast still don't, they're still not with the times. And I don't understand. So, kind of crazy. How come my thumbnail didn't change? That's annoying. Hit that like. Let's get some more people in here. You know, that's how it works. You hit the like, and you bring somebody else in. Your one like might bring another person to the stream. Yo, Trey, thank you so much, man. Trey is here. He gifted a membership. It went to Chop. Loud and clear. Good. I hope I fixed the audio, too. There was another device in the room that wasn't in here before, and I turned it off. I took the batteries out of it and everything, and I put it away, and then there was something else too. So I'm hoping it's better now. I dusted the receiver, the mic. I did a couple things, and I'm hoping that it helped. It sounded a little better in my bounty video, at least. I know in the weekly preview there was a little bit of clicking, and then I re-listened to the last live stream because Glorfindel was talking about how the audio was a little bit off, and he was right. Like, it was totally blanking out for like a second here and there. Which, there's also a ton of people on the internet usually, like, playing Fortnite and stuff like that, so. The horse clock, yeah. It was that. Don't forget that L. Let's see. Alright, got that. I'm almost done setting stuff up. You know how it goes. Alright, so we're in this battle. Legends Reborn. Couldn't do this till today. It's the very end of it. Helping, what's-his-face? With Carnix. Alright, let's match some green. We're looking for green and yellow. Or brown. Trying to get up. Or skulls. Get the Cataclysm. Skulls will help us mana generate, believe it or not. Skulls help us mana generate. Then just, if you got something, cast it. Because you're getting skulls, you're mana generating. Just cast it. You might lose Wrath this deep, but it's not that big of a deal. You're still going to win. It doesn't matter if you lose troops in this game mode. Alright, do we have yellow? Kinda. And skulls are okay. We got the brown, though. Let's do that. And yeah, I'm on video, so obviously I'm going a little slower, but that still wasn't too bad. It was kind of fast. But Spark Grinder, we're helping him with Carnix or something like that. Let's do one more battle, then I'll get into the bounty crap. Because there's still people in my comments that are saying that they are not getting it fully completed with my strategy, which I know is a bunch of bullocks. Isn't that what you guys say in the UK? Bullocks. It's bullocks. They're doing something wrong, and I want to help. I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. I'm not trying to say that they're stupid or something. I just want to help. And at this point, it's probably too late for this bounty, but you can always be ready for the next one. This has been a thing for like 5 bounties now, and I only got brought up to date on it like 3 bounties ago. I tested it the first time and said nothing about it because I wanted to make sure it worked. And shout out to whoever told me about it. I totally forget who it was, but some commenter, just a random commenter that it's not even like somebody I know too well, came into the comments on one of my bounty videos about a month ago. And they're like, you know you can use Tesla, like, all the way to 20, and you still get all rewards and stuff. And I'm like, really? So I'm going to test that. And I tested it just to make sure. And it worked. And then, the next time I made a video about it, and I tested it again, and it worked again. And still people weren't doing it, even after I made a video. So I made another video. This is my 3rd time testing it. And it's working again. Like, I'm on track for sure. The one thing is, like, we're not going to be able to totally prove it today, because I still need my turns for tomorrow, and I still need a Valraven from tomorrow. But we can show that I'm totally on track, and if the same thing that happens today happens tomorrow, then I'm going to get there. And you'll be able to see. Let's grab the reward. What happens is people that don't understand go into your comments and then say, this is not right, this is not possible, or this didn't work for me. And then other people are reading those comments thinking that's a person that knows what they're talking about when they're not. And then they doubt it without even trying it. When you got other people there saying, worked for me, so fast, worked for me, so fast. You got like 5 other people, but that one person that said that didn't work for them because they probably did something wrong. Now other people are doubting it because that one person. You don't even know who that person is. You don't know what level they are. You don't know anything about them. Just a totally random person, but you see one person who says, you know, it didn't work for them, and now you think it doesn't work and you start doubting it. Even though there's other people saying, worked for me, and it's my 3rd time triple confirming it. I still got to prove it. But anyway, let's get into it now that there's more people here. Let's talk about the bounty. Even though it's Saturday, you probably are already past this point, but just for next time, let's think ahead. So we're in the bounty event. Here's all the battles, right? You go from 1 to 20, you beat 1, you go to 2, you beat 2, you go to 3, you beat 4, you go to 5, blah, 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 until you're up to 20. Well, first thing you got to do, and to get to all rewards, look how far I am. I only need 68,000. 68,000, 6,000 per battle. That's 10, what is that? 11 battles. Okay, well, I got 4 right now. I'm going to find a Valraven. So most likely that's 6. And then tomorrow, I get 4 more. That's 10 times 6,000. That's 60,000. you add that together, okay, that's 72.4. And then I'll find another Valraven tomorrow too, which will give me 2 more turns, which is another 12,000. So it definitely works. The only thing that could happen is I miss a Valraven or I get super unlucky somehow and I don't get that Valraven tomorrow. But I guarantee today we're going to see a Valraven. So that means we got 6. And we're probably going to see it early. I'm thinking we're going to see it in our first or second battle. And then we're going to have 4 turns left after that, or 5 turns after that. And then we're going to get 4 turns tomorrow. That's like 8 or 9 turns. You don't think you're going to see at least 1 Valraven in 8 or 9 battles? I think you will. So we're going to get 2 more Valravens. We got 8 more turns. That's 12 more turns. So 10 times 6,000 is 60,000, which gets us super close, within 8,000. And then we're going to have those Valravens. That'll put us over the top. So the strategy is you buy up to 4 in the shop. People are freaking out about buying up to 4 in the shop still, like it's 6 months ago or 3 months ago. You can buy up to 4 in the shop and totally get it done, especially if you're using all bounty troops the entire time with the bounty captain. 100% no problem. Not even worth worrying about. Unless you're missing Valravens left and right. Then of course. But that's every event. It's not just bounty. If you're missing Valravens, you're gonna miss stuff. Yeah, it's cool, man. I love doing this, Mr. PGK. It's my favorite thing to do. So it's not like I'm happy right now because I love ranting. It's like my favorite thing. So don't worry about me. Just enjoy the show. All right, anyway. So you interrupted me, though. Just kidding. I love you. But yeah, tier 4 is what you can buy up to. And it's totally doable. Easy. 2 minor blues is all you need. And everybody has those now. This isn't a year ago where people were lacking blue orbs. Nowadays you get a blue orb and you're like, I hate this orb. I keep getting this stupid blue orb. This orange, this green. Those are outdated orbs that no one needs anymore, unless you're a new player. If you're a new player, you're not really that worried about getting all rewards and bounty. You're just worried about opening your kingdoms and getting into a good guild and opening all your classes and doing the underworld. You're not really expecting to get to reward 20 in the bounty event every single time easily because you're a new player. But if you've been playing for at least a year, you should know you only need to buy up to 4 in the shop. You can use your blue orbs. If you're still lacking blue orbs, I don't know what you're doing with them. It's kind of like souls. You shouldn't be leveling up every single new troop to 20 with your souls if you're lacking souls. If you're ever worried about souls, ever thinking about Ferris Ra, you're low on souls, then what are you doing with them? I don't understand. Are you leveling every single new troop you get? Well, then you should stop doing that. Blue orbs. If you're using blue orbs left and right on everything, of course you're going to be low on them. The only good excuse is like I don't have Zul'Goth. But then it's like you should be saving every single blue orb for Zul'Goth. You should probably already have it. What are you wasting them on? Where are you not getting blue orbs that you should be? And what are you wasting blue orbs on that you shouldn't be? Because everybody should have 2 minor blues to do bounty. It should just be set aside and something you keep to the side to use on bounty every time. It only comes around every 5 weeks or something. It's not like you set 2 blues aside for bounty for once a month or once every other month or whatever. So you buy up to tier 4 or tier 5. That's up to you. If you don't want to use blue orbs, you buy up to tier 5. And then the strategy works even better. You can get it done on like Friday or Saturday if you buy up to tier 5, which most people do still. I saw people in my comments like, thank you so much for this. I got it done on Friday with this. Didn't have to, But tier 4, you have to wait until you get all your turns for the whole weekend. You have to get every Valraven. And you just have to use the 2 blue orbs to fully ascend, fully trait the Treekin. But where I think people are going wrong is they're either not buying up to tier 4. Well, let's talk about it first. What's the strategy? So you use Tesla from 1 all the way through to 20. Then you stop. You take her off. That's the first mistake people are making. They're not taking her off the team once they get to 20. You have to take her off. You can't use her the whole time. All I'm talking about is using Tesla with 3 bounty troops, 1 being the captain, from 1 through 19 until you get to 20. Once you get to 20, you switch to a full bounty team. Tesla goes bye-bye. And you can experiment with it, because you can actually use Tesla a few times on 20. But just to make it super safe so everybody can do this, I'm going to recommend that you take Tesla off the team once you get to 20. So 3 bounty troops with Tesla all the way to 19, every single time. And you have to use Treekin. It has to be fully ascended. It has to be fully traded. Same with the other 2 bounty troops. They have to be fully ascended. They have to be fully traded. So the first mistake I think people are making is they're using Tesla the whole time, and then they're complaining that they're short on points. So they're even on 20, they're doing Tesla, 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 Tesla. They never take her off. That's first mistake. Second mistake, maybe you're not using the 3 bounty troops while you can't use Tesla with Shield of Erskaya and Holy Saint Astra, and you have to use 3 bounty troops with a bounty captain with Tesla. So Ogress is your mana generator, Tigraki can help you clean up, and then you have to use the Captain Treekin. So that's what I recommend. Ogress, Tigraki, Treekin, Tesla. That's the other mistake. Maybe you're not using 3 bounty troops with the Tesla on your way to 20. You have to. Tesla's the only thing you can replace a bounty troop with. 1 Tesla, 3 bounty troops, 1 being the captain. All the way to 20. Then you take Tesla off, you put Corpse Mare back on, then you're using the same old that some people are still using the whole way through. And it's way faster. It's way faster. If you're using the 4 bounty troops the whole time, you're taking like 6 turns, you're casting at least 4 times, and then once you get to like 12 and up, you're casting way more than that, you're taking way more turns. With Tesla, you can match some gems, get up Ogress, cast Tesla, win. Like 3 turns. Everything else is going to take at least 6, at least twice as much time. So you're cutting your time in half to get to 20, at least. And then even up until like 16, 17, she one-shots. So once you get to like 17, 18, 19, she might have to shoot twice, which is still way faster. Because once you get to 15 through 19 with like the regular old Tigraki, Corpse Mare, Ogress, Treekin, you're then having to shoot Tigraki twice, you're shooting Corpse Mare 2 or 3 times, you're using both of them, you're shooting off Ogress 2 or 3 times. You know, it's going up. So it's not like the same as back here where you're one-shotting with Tigraki and whatever. The higher it goes, the harder it gets, the more turns it's taking with the regular bounty team too. So if Tesla has to shoot twice, that's no big deal. You match some gems, you get up Ogress, you cast Tesla, you get up Ogress, you cast her, you cast Tesla, you're done. With the other team, it's going to take at least 10 times, 10 turns, whatever. So takes twice as long. So if you use Tesla, you're cutting your time in half. You're cutting out like however much time that is for you. It's different for everybody. The other thing I think people are doing wrong, they're not fully ascending and fully trading their bounty troops. You have to do that. That's like elementary. It's like kindergarten for bounty. You got to have them all on level 20. You got to have them all fully traded. Or, you got to have the first trait. When I say fully traded, that's what I mean. You got to have Bounty Hunter. So that's even easier. It's even easier. You don't even need Water Link and Undying. It's even easier. You just need the first trait. So fully ascended, fully traded, or at least the first trait, technically, guy out there. And all of them. Because that's how you get points. You need that 2 times to 6 times to my bounty score. So it has to be bounty troops. They have to be bounty hunters. And they have to be fully ascended to level 20. We got all bounty troops here. Bounty, bounty, bounty. Bounty hunter, bounty hunter, bounty hunter, bounty hunter. That's the other thing I think people are doing wrong. They're not fully, they're not trading, they're not ascending, or whatever. Something like that. The other thing they could be doing wrong is they're missing Val Ravens. So if you see a Val Raven, make that your #1 priority. Because you already used Tesla through 19. So you're losing a little bit of points for that. It's not as much as you think, because you're just taking 1 bounty troop off that's not even the captain, and putting 1 non-bounty troop on. It's really not that many points, especially on the first battle, the 5th battle. How many points are you actually losing there? Not that many. So yeah, you're missing Val Ravens or something. So that's what I think people are doing, and they're not realizing it or something. They're not using 3 bounty troops with the Tesla. They're continuously using Tesla after 20 and never stopping. They're not buying up to the right thing in the shop. or something. They're not fully ascending and fully trading their bounty troops or something. They're missing Val Ravens or something. I don't know. I'm not that person, but I'm just guessing what they're doing wrong. Because I still see it in the comments, and I just want to make it clear. But let's continue here. Got Corpse Mayor, Tigraki, Ogress, Treekin, and we're on 20, getting 6,000 points of battle. And I'll catch up in the chat, sorry. But that was my little rant. If you're not using Tesla on the first 19 battles, you're a non-censor. Non-censor. You're honestly a non-censor. Let's see. Or you just haven't tried it yet. I get it. Anyway, Tigraki. We have no Val Ravens yet. I was hoping I would get one in like the first battle or the second battle. So hopefully it's coming next battle. Let me see what y'all are saying. Trey with the gifted, he runs out there, rag in his back pocket, butt crack showing, trying to get the train started. Robert says, so on Xbox using Tesla, I was at 24 times once I switched back to one of our traditional teams, then 30 times. Yep, that's true. Allie gifted a membership. Went to Ram Vicious. Bollocks. Chad with the 2. So Allie runs out there to help Trey. She rips that rag out of his back pocket, pulls his pants up, and they get to work. Then here comes Chad. They got it started. They got the music blaring. Parking lot DJs. Let's go. Mr. PGGK says, I'm doing it too, Cinny. It works for real. Mike says, I did the Tesla and it worked just fine for me. See, I need confirmation sometimes because, like I said, these people come into the comments, and just one person can totally throw me off and throw off other people, too. It's not just me. Because they'll come in there and read the comments, and they just see one. It's like on eBay. You see one negative, you think that person sucks. But the buyer could have been an a-hole and a dummy, and they just leave a negative because they're stupid. And now you're looking at that person and thinking, I'm not buying from him. He has one negative. And that person said that this or that. But then you look at everybody else saying, this person's awesome, this person's awesome, this person's awesome, this person's awesome. You totally ignore that. You ignore that the Tesla works. It worked for me so fast, worked for me so fast, worked for me. You ignore that part and you look at the guy that said, didn't work for me, duh. What a day. Just like on eBay, when you see that one negative. There wasn't no batteries in here. Well, the listing says that the batteries are not included, you stupid idiot. So you gave me a negative because there's no batteries. It says it in the listing. So I got a negative, and now people aren't going to buy from me because you are dumb and you didn't read the listing where it says no batteries included. I can't ship batteries. You can't ship batteries through the mail. You're not allowed to. You're not supposed to. So I got a negative because I didn't send batteries through the mail for you. When it says no batteries not included, just like everything else in the world, batteries not included. So now you give me a negative for that? Okay. Now nobody's going to buy from me because you did you're an idiot? That's great. Trey says the channel came up in guild chat last night. That's good. Oh yeah, P99. That's nice. Good morning, Ebony. Hopefully we get a few new centers. That'd be great. Mike says, which kingdoms can I go for Explorer 12 with Scorpius, Rally, Leprechaun, and Mount Crusher? Every single one of them. Well, no, you got to do Bane of Mercy. Instead of Leprechaun, do Bane of Mercy so you can curse everybody so they're able to be poisoned. Because there are some kingdoms where almost every kingdom has something immune to poison. So you need to use the Bane of Mercy. That way you can go wherever you want and you don't have to worry about it. I don't even know if there's anything left that doesn't have poison. Something immune to poison. I forget what it was. Like the Nexus, maybe? There's like one or two. But it's not even worth thinking about anymore because you got the Bane of Mercy. Trey says, I finished it last night with a strategy, bought tier 5. Yeah! Supernova says, I have a bounty team that even level 250 new players can use. That's good. Live Wire, Tone, Smoke Off, Supernova. What's up? Live Wire, Mikey Mouse. Trey says, time to get busy at the gym. If I don't make it back, everyone have a great weekend, and I'll catch you tomorrow in Norath. For sure. I'll be there. And thank you for the gifted, bro. Who else is here? We got Blues Rip. Hello. Tone says, I just downloaded Bleach. You think Gems of War got a lot going on? Try playing Bleach. Oh, I thought he was talking about Nirvana. Show assembly with Venamia? What's that? Sane, thank you so much for the gifted there. So, Sane, they're parking lot DJing, right? She 2 steps over there, does a little dance, and pumps her fist in the air and says, hey, let's go! So they all jump in, and they get on the tracks, and they're moving. She does the 2-step. Livewire says, I ran the wand for the first 19 and bounty just to get class XP. It works. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, really. So if you don't have Tesla, Queen Beatrix would probably be the next best thing. Some low mana cost troop that does true damage to all enemies, just to get it done. Ogress is already a good mana generator. And it's a bounty troop. So why not use something that hits really hard all enemies with true damage? Because that's the problem with the bounty team. It's not mana generation. You know, it's not single target damage. It's the fact that it's slow because you have to take things out one thing at a time. So to fix that, you hit all enemies with a really hard-hitting true damage troop. That's the thing you're missing. So Tesla is perfect. Queen Beatrix is perfect. Queen Beatrix even makes green and brown for the Ogress. So Queen Beatrix might even be better, but Tesla just hits so much harder that I went with Tesla. Queen Beatrix is easier to get and makes green and brown on the board for Ogress. So that might be better, but I'm going with Tesla because it works so good. Batteries not included. Richard Custer. I'm new here, but follow you. Can you offer any advice to increase my attacks for Chalcedony, Gargoyle, and Queen Beatrix? Like your spell damage? You need to up your magic. So it depends what level you are and everything. The way to get stats isn't like fast and easy. It's more of a overtime slow thing. But you know, you level up your kingdom level and power to the soft caps. You get into a good guild, that's the first thing. As soon as you get into a good guild, you immediately gain a bunch of stats. So if you're in a terrible guild right now, they might not even have that many stats. You get into a good guild, you immediately gain a bunch of good stats. You don't even have to wait. That's probably the fastest way to get stats, is to get into a good guild. Then you start working on your kingdom level and power. Of course, your hero level counts towards your stats. You get a stat every once in a while for that. Your underworld contributes to your stats. There's some other things like your pets and crap, but don't think about that too much. That's like the last thing you should think about is pets. Your metals. So if you're using Chalcedony, you want to use Nisha metals. So any way to increase your magic stat would help your damage. Is Dawnbringer still a good weapon? It's still good for early in class events. It's still good for like world event. But you know, back when it first got introduced, it was OP and it was like the Wand of Stars where you would just use it all the time. Nowadays, it's just used here and there for early in events like class event and world event. Still useful though. Chop has been a member for 6 months, and I caught up in the chat. Richard Custer is level 1100, so make sure you're in a good guild. I see people on the forum all the time like, I'm trying to help beginners, and my best friend is in the guild, and all this. Well, you know, you just got to accept it then. You can't complain. If your best friend is in the guild and you're trying to help beginners, well, you got to lower yourself down to the beginner, power. Because you're helping beginners, so obviously you're going to be... Like, if you're trying to help a child, you kind of, kneel down a little bit to, get face-to-face with them. Well, if you're trying to help beginners, you're making yourself less powerful to help the beginners. So you just have to accept it. You can't complain about it. Get into a good guild, go to your soft caps on kingdom level and power, and do your underworld. And get your medals. It's probably the only things you can really do for stats. I got a video on how to get stats, so if you really want more information, when I was actually thinking about it and thinking about every single way, go watch that video. Just look up Gems of War, how to get stats, Sinnycool, and you'll find it. And I go way more in depth. Should I use this? Probably not. I'll just kill it. That was a waste of time if I take those skulls. Sometimes you incidentally hit skulls, though. But did I go over the Tesla thing good enough? Anybody have any questions? It's gonna work. This is my third time confirming it. I still see like high-level people not doing it. And it would save you... And all they care about is going fast. And I don't understand. It's like, you know what happens, dude? People... Anyway, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, right? This is just in general on YouTube. Like, some people think they're smarter than everybody else. So they don't listen to their chat. They don't listen to their comments. I like to treat this as like a hive mind. I know some of y'all out there are smarter than me. Some of y'all out there are trying things I'm not trying, and then it works. And then you're like, hey, this works, and I'm like, cool, I'm going to try it. Some people think they're smarter than everybody. So they don't even take opinions or advice or look at their chat or read their comments because they think they're smarter than everybody. And I don't think I'm smarter than everybody. You know? I like this hive mind thing. We're smarter than anybody because we're like 20-something people, 50-something people, 100-something people, 7,400-something people with combined brains, you know, going in on it together. I don't think I'm smarter than everybody. I don't think I'm smarter than 7,400 people. There's no way. I don't even think I'm smarter than 22 people. You know what I mean? You guys are... Some of y'all out there know more stuff than I do about certain things. But I think that's what happens. So then they got the blinders on. They're just looking, oh, I'm just keep doing this, because it's the... They don't even look. They don't even try to see if something new is better. Alright, let's continue. Let's see where we're at, though. If I still not get a Valraven, that's making me nervous. Making me a little bit nervous. How did I not get a Valraven yet? Well, let's go. See what happens. All bounty troops. FRNCS Kdan. What up? Hey, there it is, finally. Alright, so now it has to be our top priority to get that Valraven out of here. Like, don't care about anything else. You need that Valraven. So, luckily, the Fire Spirit is blocking it, so we don't have to worry too much. But we still want to make sure, no matter what we're doing, we're trying to get up Tigraki or Ogress. Just Tigraki that Valraven ASAP. Right here. I'm going to match green. Get up Ogress one turn sooner. Caster. I'm going to match red. I'm going to get up Tigraki. Don't care about the board. I just want to kill that Valraven. Now I'm good. Now I can play like regularly. It's out of here. Mission accomplished. Can play normally now. Ah. Alright, so... This could probably kill that, maybe. Ah. Nope. Wasn't accounting for the armor. I don't want to kill it when it has 5 HP. I don't want to use my Corpse Mare on it. Rather hit it with Skulls or something. Here we go. I'm not going to waste my Corpse Mare. Let's do this first. Bang, dead. Imagine using Tesla here, which you could. We'd be done already, like 3 minutes ago. You only have to cast her like twice. It's so clunky. I'd be looking for any other way to make this faster. And that's what would happen for me. I was doing bounty video. I've been doing this for 6 years. I don't know how long bounty's been in the game, but I've been doing bounty videos ever since bounty came into the game. And it's been the same freaking thing ever since Ogress came out. So whenever Ogress came out, this team has been the freaking same every single time. So I can't even barely make a video anymore because it's the same freaking team every time. So I was getting fed up with it. I finally read a comment, like, try Tesla for the first 19 battles. And I tried it because I'm like, I got to do something here. Like, I got to make this better. And I was trying other teams myself. where I would do scatter damage. I would do something different for the first 10 battles with 4 bounty troops, but I was trying to make it faster. Like, I kept trying and trying and trying until finally, you know, somebody commented, it doesn't have to be a bounty troop. You can use one non-bounty troop. So it was Tesla. Tried it. It worked. Double confirmed. It worked. Now I'm triple confirming. So you guys don't even have to, like, risk anything. Like, I'm your guinea pig. It works if you do it right. And there's other people out there that have been doing it for the last 2 times because they saw my video from 2 times ago. Let's do Corpse Mare, I guess. And kill it. Hello, Supernova. Sir Michael's been in lurker mode. I can vouch for the Tesla bounty strategy. All right. Love to hear it. I love the confirmation. Even though if it seems like I don't need it or want it, I do. And I want it. I love confirmation. Especially when it's not just like yes man type of stuff. I don't want a bunch of yes men around me. I want actual honest confirmation so I know what I'm saying is right. You know? It's the false comments where somebody doesn't know what they're doing and then they say that it doesn't work that get me annoyed, because then I have to go vet that. I have to go make sure. Because now I'm like got this slight hint of doubt in my brain. Like, oh, this guy says it doesn't work. I don't even know that person, but I still have to check it out, which is annoying. Alright, but you see we got a Vow Raven. We're probably going to get one tomorrow. This is like, what, our first battle without a Vow Raven? And you get one like every, what, 5 battles, 6 battles, something like that. It's not just RNG, it's going to happen. It's based on how many battles you have done. It's not based on, like, a roll of the dice. Let's get this extra turn. Sacrifice a little bit of Corpse Mare damage for an extra turn to get up to Graki. Okie dokie. Still got the kill. Got this. Corpse Mare, possibly. On the 3. This thing never casted. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Just never cast it because it sucks. It backfires. It doesn't help anything. Tigraki boosts off the enemy's armor, not your armor. It boosts its attack from when it's in the bottom slot. Converting 4 brown gems. It's like one of the worst bounty troops. Sometimes bounty troops are bad because they just do nothing. This one's bad because it can backfire. It's even worse than a bounty troop that does nothing. Did you know there are troops that are worse than troops that do nothing? They're troops that backfire. They pretty much help the enemy team. He actually helped us there for once, but only putting 4 of those on the board is like a recipe for the enemy to then take them. 4 skulls, nice. Ogress. I'm going to use up all my sigils so you can see how close I'm going to get. I even used Tesla 1 time on 20. So this is a little bit of an experiment. In my video on Friday, I accidentally used Tesla 1 time on 20. I didn't think there would be anybody saying that it doesn't work. And I was going to test it and see how many times I could use Tesla on 20. But now that I got a triple confirm, I used her once for the record on 20. So at least we know that'll work too. You really don't lose that many points. But you can't do it the whole time either. Unless you bought up to tier 5 or something. If you're doing the tier 4 strat, you can't. If you're doing tier 5, 6, whatever, you might be able to. I'm not going to test that because I don't want to spend the extra gems. My whole thing here is saving people time and gems. So if you buy up to tier 5 or higher, I'm saving you time. If you buy up to tier 4 and do exactly as I say, I'm saving you time and gems. And that's the little trade we make here. You guys are here keeping me company. I save you time and gems. The developers are trying to do the complete opposite. They're trying to steal all your time and steal all your money. I'm trying to counter that by saving you time and saving you money. That's my whole goal with the freaking channel these days, is to be the devs you know, worst enemy and save you time and save you money while they're trying to waste all your time and waste all your money. I'm trying to do the opposite of them. All right, so we need 50,000 pretty much. We got 3 turns left today. That's 18,000. That's around 20, we'll say. So I still need 30,000 or so, which is 5 battles on top of this. I get 4 tomorrow. We're already super close. All I need is that one last Valraven, and this is 100% confirmed. I'm hoping I can get 1 Valraven in 7 battles, which isn't a stretch. That should happen. 1 Valraven in 7 battles should happen. It sounds doable. And then if I go over, if my points go over, I can probably tell how many times I could have done Tesla, too. If I feel like doing math, that is. Yo, Tim, what's up, dude? Cadfail TV. Challenges are so easy in some kingdom. If you have the kingdom power 10, it can be easy. Under power 10, it is hard. If the challenge has good troops, easy. If the trash troops, very hard. Are you talking about Epic Trials? The thing that replaced the challenges? Yeah, Supernova. I said Queen Beatrix is a good... Tesla just hits harder. And that's the only reason. Queen Beatrix makes the colors of Ogress. Has a potential extra turn, is easier to get. So yeah, if you want to use Queen Beatrix, it's, you know, 1A and 1B. Get it? 1B? Ha! Busy week next week. Ooh, I haven't looked at the spoilers yet. Spoiler video tomorrow. Yeah, Tesla does boost off of all the armor, right? Tim says, I now do this Tesla speed idea, but won't say yes out loud. You're gonna do what I say, soldier? I never watched him, but I believe it. We went out on good terms, and that's all that matters, right? Alright, here's my Valraven. Unfortunately, it's in first slot, so it's gonna take all the yellow. And there's lots of yellow available. I'm about to, like, take this yellow off the board just to make sure. Is that a mistake? Sometimes I do that. I'm like, I'm about to take the yellow. It'll get up my Corpse Mare too, so it's not just a wasted turn. See, now the Valraven has no yellow to take. I'm making it even more secure. I want that thing dead. I'm not letting it get any mana. Getting both of my troops up. I think I'll take Rocky, and then it will skull bait it. Now, secured! Proof right there. I thought I was going to have to wait till tomorrow to prove it, but the thumbnail is correct. I just proved it on live stream. You can do the Tesla strategy. I know it's redundant. I know most of y'all here already know this. You're not non-sensors. You're not non-sensors. I just made that up today. So now I'm going to say it a bunch. You're not non-sensors. You know that it works. But just to convince people, I've seen like big YouTubers not doing this yet and still thinking you got to do it the old way. And I even said to them, hey, you can use Tesla. But remember what I said earlier. I just want I'm trying to save them time too and get them on the new stuff. Let's go. And shout out to whoever that commenter was like a million years ago, because it was 3 or 4 bounties ago, which is like what, 20 weeks ago at least. So we're talking freaking long time ago. Probably 6 months ago. I'm not going to remember this person's name, but whoever gave me this strategy, shout out to you, and you know who you are. And it's not like a person we see all the time, so I can't remember their name. But definitely helpful. You know how many people were saving time, though? Looks like at least 1,000 people. And it's probably going to go higher than that. Which is crazy. You save 1,000 people, at least 20 to 30 minutes, probably. Think about how many hours of time that is that I saved, or we saved, a bunch of people. It's like 500 hours of time saved just by making a video. That's where you get the value from this channel. If you ever think I'm whatever, you know, chat-a-thon and train, well, I'm trying to save you. I'm also trying to give back to you as well. Give you your time back. Give you your gems back. Tigraki. Got all these, well, might as well. It's close to dead. Could get skulls here or something. Dead! Alright, so let's finish this up. Because I want to get as close as possible. But just check it out. Alright, so. We need how much? 44,000? We get 6,000 per. That's 8 battles. We have to do 8 battles. We got 4 right now. We get 4 tomorrow. That's 8 battles. That's the proof right there. Timestamp it around the 45, 46, 47 minute mark. The proof is in the pudding. There's nothing I did, like, almost all of it's on video, too. So, there's nothing I did, like, off video differently than I told you to do or anything. There's not. It's nothing to do with stats. It's nothing to do with something I did secretly. It's nothing to do with buying higher up in the shop. I bought up to tier 4. It's all right here on video, on live stream, and proof. Didn't buy tier 5. I'm gonna make it. 44,000. It's even less than that. It's less than 44,000. I got 4 fights times 6,000 a fight is 24,000. I get 4 fights tomorrow. That's another 24,000. That's 48,000. 48,000 is more than 44,000. That means I could use Tesla multiple times on 22. If I could figure out the math, if I felt like doing the math tomorrow when I'm done. It won't even let me because, like, or it might. Yeah, if I add up all the scores, I'd have to add up every single one of these and then compare it to, like, you have that much and see how much I went over. And then I could see how much Tesla takes off the team and then, like, use up that amount with Tesla fights and see how many times I could use Tesla. It could be every single time and I don't know it yet. You might be able to use her every single time. I don't know. All I know is I'm telling y'all you could definitely use her up till 20. And at least once on 20. And it 100% works if you do everything right. As long as you're not missing Val Ravens, as long as you're not leaving them untraded or unascended, as long as you're not leaving bounty troops off the team and using something weird like Shield of Erskaya or Holy Saint Astra with your Tesla, you know, as long as you're not doing something wacky or weird, you should be able to make it. And I explained the whole thing in the shorter 8-minute video, and here I am going off on a tangent rant about it for 49 minutes, when there's an 8-minute video out there where I explain it perfectly. But now I have to triple confirm and over-explain. So it's already confirmed. I don't even need to do this, right? I'll do it later. 48,000 is how much I got. That's more than 44,000. I'm getting all rewards. I used Tesla up to 20 with 3 bounty troops with the captain, ascended, all that, traded. Then I switched out of Tesla, put back on Corpse Mare, did the traditional team the rest of the way on 20. And that's how I did it. Tier 4 in the shop, not Tier 5. It's not super tight where you have to be very careful on Tier 4. It's not. Tribute. All right, let's do Tower of Doom. You're going to see me going above floor 25 for the first time. There was literally no reason to go above floor 25 until now. When they put extra rewards in the stupid shop, shiny keys, just to make me wrong. And they're going to do that with bounty too, I guarantee it. They're going to add rewards to bounty or something where you have to use 4 bounty troops all the way through. So that always happens. Anytime I make a video like that, the bounty one with the Tesla thing, they always change it like a month later or 2 weeks later. That way I look crazy. Never go past floor 25, right? Well, now you have to, kind of. But the thing is, like, if everybody in the guild would do their share, we might not have to. I'm not calling, don't look at these names or anything, but you see how some people aren't doing their share? You need to have around, this is 62 is how many you get if you go to floor 25. That's what you should do. And I'm not saying I'm doing it perfect and I'm doing it right. I'm just saying you should at least go to floor, you should at least have 62 dooms. That means you got all the lucks and you went to floor 25. That's the least you should have. There's 17 people doing more than that, which is great. But there's also 11 or 12 people doing less than that. But it is just Saturday, so maybe they'll do more. But you look at the very bottom and you're like, are you going to have enough time to do more? It's getting there. It's time to complain pretty soon. It's Saturday morning. It's almost noon on Saturday. You should be getting a little bit further there at least. If everybody went to floor 25, I think you can make it. Or at least pretty close. And then you could decide from there. I think somebody said you need 66 dooms. Everybody does. Every single person in the guild. And we're short a player too. The floor 26. The butt fart stream watchers. I know, dude. The non-censors, bro. That's what they are. The non-censors. The Virago is OP and mega damage watchers. And that's just an example, even if they didn't do that. I can't stand looking at their channel to see exactly what they're doing, but you know how it is. You've been there. He's already got 1 strike, even for you. Even if you love him that much, he still got 1 strike for you, because you remember that time where he said Sparkinator was mega damage and the best thing ever, and you never use Sparkinator again. Or you're still using it, and you're a non-censor, and you're just, you know, it's hurting your whole account and your whole life because you're using a weird troop when no one else is. So you gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Not every new mythic is awesome and mega damage, so just be careful. Now, Virago, Sparkinator, whatever, Leo, Scaprio, those all suck, and they're a waste of your time and resources. So every new troop can't be the best thing ever. Just remember that. Let them burn you once or twice, and then, like, don't put your hand on the stove again. Please. That's all I'm asking. It's part of the whole thing of me saving you time and saving you gems and saving you money. Like, I'm saving you time, and, you know, if you're still out there using Sparkinator or something, you're wasting time. I'm trying to save you time. Don't burn your hand on the stove multiple times. If a person tells you something is awesome and then you realize it's not, they lied to you. They're like a huge fat guy that says they're skinny Tom. It's just funny to say that you're skinny when you're super fat, right? That's what people do. It's like a clown that's really funny being Serious Sam. Excuse me. Freaking allergies and sinuses at the same time. All right, floor 26 anyway. Let's go. Number 3. Still using Todd Greenwood. It is really slow, but guess what I do? I want success rate. Is my most it's highest on my list of things to promote and to show y'all. Not speed. I will show you speed, but the thing I want to show the most is success rate. I want everybody to get stuff done. I don't want to leave anybody out. I want you to have a team where it's almost impossible to lose. And then I'll show you a fast team too. You try the fast team. If it's not for you, if you're losing or something, if you don't have the troops, you can go to the other team with the super high success rate where you're going to get it done. Just because it takes a little bit longer, it has a 100% success rate though. You could get it done. So I'm leveling Spirit Walker. I don't have it at 100. This is a 100% success rate pretty much team. It's not going to lose. So ToD Greenwood. The ring, don't level it, please. Don't waste scrolls. Don't waste orbs on this thing. Don't even cast it. Doesn't help your team. It's too slow. If you're giving a little bit of magic to your whole team, plus, to give the right amount of magic to your team, that means you had to have tempered this poopy weapon. So you already made a mistake by tempering it. So most people, if you're doing it right, you're not tempering it. So you're not going to get 10 magic to all allies or whatever it is. So that's not even a thing. And the armor doesn't help anything. Nothing helps. Casting this ring is a waste of time if you did it right. It's just a dingleberry on the end of your team hanging off the butt of your team. And you have to put it on there to get the extra points. It is what it is. I wish they would let us use all brown Doom weapons and get double points. And then everybody would be using Doomed Club. Or the Doomed Book. And some people, some contrarians out there would use the Doom Sledgehammer or something. But we all know the Doomed Club is the best. Alright, one thing that's annoying is when they, like, when they freeze you. If you're having trouble, like, if this is not looping, you gotta, like, hold on a second. You gotta look at the board. You gotta match stuff that isn't green. You gotta look at the number that pops up. It says 15. If it's 14 and up, you're gonna hit. If it's 14 and under, you might have to look at the board and take something off the board, like a yellow extra turn or a red extra turn. You might have to get rid of that. You might have to target something different. You can't just you can't just like push the button over and over and over and expect to win. Like right here, I could take this brown off of here. Maybe a green will fall, and I'll have more green on the board, and then I'll have a higher chance of extra turning. Didn't happen, but I got rid of that brown. If something's summoning over and over, if something's freezing you, if something's doing something you don't like, kill that thing first. If you're not looping for some reason, take stuff off the board. There's a skull extra turn. Take it. See the red right here? Let's take it off. Look, I got an extra green right there. Take this red off. Extra green right there. But if you're not having trouble, you can just keep pushing it, just go. But some people have trouble. I'm trying to help. In this team, you know what's cool? It doesn't matter how much magic you have. You can't complain about your stats. Nothing. Because it's going to be your turn the entire time. So whether you do 70-something damage or whether you do 50-something damage, the enemy's never going to have a turn, so it doesn't matter. See, I got 11 here. They might get a turn. But it's okay. It's where you look for like an extra turn real quick. And you just hope. You got it. I don't think it's been their turn one time yet. Maybe like at the very beginning. When I say that, I mean like every time other than that very first time. It hasn't been their turn since their first turn. So I'm not trying to go fast here, by the way. I'm trying to make sure I get it done. See, 8 gems, that's probably not going to happen. You just got to accept it sometimes. It's not going to loop on 8. You try anyway. They get their one turn. We take the blue off the board. We go to this ToD because he's not webbed. Alright, let's try to do it fast now. I kind of switch back and forth between like the top ToD and then the other ToD. That way I know, because sometimes the first ToD won't get up. If you're just going fast, kind of switch back and forth between the two ToDs because you know one's up. The first one might not get back up 1 every 10 times it casts. So you switch back and forth, like alternate, to make sure it's up. You don't waste time misclicking. Unlock scroll. And I think that's it for this floor, so let's go. Alright, I'll try not to over-explain and stuff this time. I'll try to do it quicker. It's not fast, no matter how fast you push the buttons, it's still not fast, but it's success rate. Some people don't make video, not every single video is a speed run. If you go out there, I watch Resident Evil stuff, or, you know, Silent Hill, Resident Evil. I love that stuff. And there's people out there that make speed runs, and then there's people out there that make videos that are like for success rate and to help everybody beat the game, like a walkthrough, like a no-hit run. And they're not, and they specifically say in the beginning, because I'm sure they've got the comments before, they're like, this is not a speed run. This is for success rate. Yeah, that's kind of like how I'm doing things. I'm not always thinking about the fast, because the only people thinking about doing things super duper fast are like in-game players who are pretty much ready to be done with this game anyway, so they just want to get it over with every day as quick as possible. So they don't really care anyway about anything. They barely care about the game anymore. You just think about you just want to get stuff done so fast so you can stop playing the game, basically. You've been playing it for so long. You're so bored with it. And you just want to get everything done as quick as possible because you want to be done and doing something else. When I play Gems of War, my main goal is to not play Gems of War. So I want to get everything done as soon as possible so I can not be playing. I don't know. That's why I like Epic Trials, I like Underspire, I like Arena. It's not something where you brainlessly smash your face against the keyboard or your controller and cast one spell and wipe them out in one shot. You have to actually think. You might actually lose. You might actually not make it. It's an actual game. I'm not sitting here trying to not play the game. If your only goal is to go super fast and get everything done as soon as possible, you're playing Gems of War to not play Gems of War. You're like trying to hurry up and get it done. You can do something else. Go do that other thing that you obviously like better. Whatever it may be. If you watch anime, you're hurrying up and getting your Gems of War done so you can go watch anime. Well, go just quit playing and just watch anime. You obviously like that better. You're trying to get this done so you can stop playing it. Go play it, go watch your animes. You don't fast forward the anime, do you? You don't put it in 2 times. You watch it. You watch it in normal speed. You might even rewind it and look at the boobies or something. You're not sitting there like times 4ing an anime that you're watching, right? Why are you doing it with Gems of War then? Obviously there's tons of stuff to do and you got to get stuff done quickly, but it's crazy when it's like your only goal in life is to hurry up and get done so you can quit playing. That seems like the goal of some people. Dude, it's been a rant the whole time, Rain Man. I'm on my game today as far as that goes. We had the bounty rant, and now I'm on this one. Floor 27. That is 5. Let's get her done. So what y'all been up to? The butt fart stream watchers. Dude, yeah, the naked butt farting. That's what I was comparing it to. Mostly like Idiocracy. That's one of my favorite movies ever. All the people in the future, the only show they watch is people getting kicked in the nuts. Like every single person is like eating butter and watching somebody get kicked in the nuts. That's how I feel about you know who. Definitely not talking about Tacet, by the way. I know I don't say names, but most of y'all knew who I'm talking about. That's the getting kicked in the nuts channel that everybody's watching while they eat butter and drool. Max damage Virago, you know. Still using Sparkinator. A naked butt farting. And that's all it is, back to back to back. Can't stop watching. Yeah, I find it unfair. You have to use the weapon and struggling to even get to stage 10. Yeah, I saw that. Like, that was the other thing I was talking about. Like, you gotta just accept it, you know? If you're in a guild to help beginners, you kind of have to be a beginner yourself almost. You're gonna get beginner level rewards. You can't complain about not getting high-level rewards if you're helping beginners. It's like you're setting the hoop down to 6 foot instead of 10 foot, and you're dunking on a 6 foot hoop. So you gotta expect that nobody's gonna be like super impressed with that. Because you're not dunking on the 10 foot hoop anymore. You're helping a beginner learn how to dunk. So you gotta set that hoop down to 6 foot. Well, you gotta set your rewards down to like a beginner rewards. So if that's your whole thing, like, I get it. Your guild is about helping beginners. Well, you got to lower your expectations on what kind of rewards you're going to get. If your whole thing is about helping beginners, you're going to get beginner level rewards. You're not going to get end-game rewards. End-game rewards are like everybody in the guild is the best player in the guild, and you know, going to floor 27, 30. There isn't anybody in our guild. If somebody in our guild is only doing like the floor 5, they're gonna get kicked out. It's not. We're not saying, oh, let us help you. This is a top level guild where you're expected to do a certain amount. So when you're in a guild where you're helping beginners, you got to expect that your rewards are going to be a little bit less because you're going to have beginners in your guild not doing as much. So you either got to way overdo it to compensate, and then you can't complain because you just know where you're at. You're doing that on purpose to yourself, so you really can't complain. And supposedly they only changed things by like 10%. It's not that big of a deal. You could still get the same stage you could have got before, and they only increased it by like 10%. So we're complaining about 10% here on the forums. You're not supposed to get all rewards. If you're in the 500th best guild in the game, you're not supposed to get the 16th stage of rewards. You have to join like a top 100 guild or a top 50 guild or a top 25 guild to get... That's the whole point. That's the allure. That's like the thing that makes you want to join a better guild. Then you can get all rewards. Now you can get legendary tasks done. Now you're in a higher level bracket. If every single guild got all rewards all the time, and every single guild was in bracket 1, and every single guild got everything all the time, why would I even be in a high level guild? I might as well go join the worst guild in the game, and then I can like not play Gems of War and just go watch anime. Floor 27, what did I say? 5. The whole point of joining a better guild, a higher level guild, is so then you can get all rewards. So then you have more stats. So then you can get legendary tasks. There's got to be a reason. Everybody wants to take away that reason for something. I don't know. That'd be like saying, my crappy car isn't as fast as a Lamborghini. How come? That's not fair. Well, what's the point of buying a Lamborghini? So you can have a nice, fast car. Everybody doesn't get a Lamborghini all the time. If you have 50 kids, you have to have more room in your car. And obviously that minivan is not going to be as fast as a Lamborghini. So we can't all have a super fast minivan. We're drifting around corners in our Dodge Caravan or something. We pull up next to a Lambo. That guy paid $500,000 for his car. I paid $5,000 for mine. But we race, and it's a close race because everything's so fair. Doesn't matter that I have 20 kids in a van. I should still be able to go just as fast as the Lamborghini guy. Everything should be that fair. Then what's his incentive? Why should he even try to get a Lamborghini then? He might as well go buy a crappy van. Might as well be in a low-level guild. Get all rewards all the time. Why should I even be in a high-level guild? There's no reason if everybody gets all rewards all the time. It's like you don't have to do anything. You can play this game however you want. Just because they put extra rewards in the Tower of Doom doesn't mean you have to get them. Just because they sell tampons at the store doesn't mean you buy them, right? If you're a man walking in the store and all this, Hey, guess what? There's a sign outside that says now selling tampons. Well, I gotta buy them. They added them to the store. I gotta buy them. You don't think like that IRL, do you? Well, how come you have to get all rewards whenever they add them? You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to play the Underspire. You don't have to do epic trials. You don't have to get the extra rewards in Tower of Doom. You don't have to use the Doomed Band. You don't have to use bounty troops if you don't want to. You don't have to do anything. Everybody acts like they have to do this stuff or they're going to die or something. I have to get all Tower of Doom rewards. It's ridiculous. They just added to the game today, but I need them all right now. No matter what guild I'm in or what level I am, I deserve all of them. I don't get it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. You don't have to get all rewards in the Tower of Doom. You don't have to. You can stop worrying about it. Just get to stage 12 and quit. Go watch anime. You're done. You don't have to do it. You just don't have to. Just forget about it. Your life will be much better. Just act like this doesn't exist. Don't exist. Just do this one. Get the major orb. Shiny keys are... Who cares, really? You're going to get a shiny peasant? You know? What are you going to get? Shiny keys. I opened some. I didn't really get anything. It wasn't that great. Not that big of a deal. It's just called shiny, so you're like, woohoo, I gotta get it. Sane says every member has to get 66 boss points to reach stage 16. Okay, that's good to know. Rain Man. Supernova says, yep, there are speedrunners who probably speedrun 20 games daily. Yep. What's new in the future? I don't know, Rain Man. I'm going to have to do the spoilers tomorrow. Livewire says, I love that movie. Stupid humor rules. Yeah. Rain Man. We currently have Guild Wars, and guess what? Guild Wars again next week. We were supposed to have Invasion this weekend. No Invasion. According to devs, Switch not getting Raid Boss or Invasion until update 7.1. So they're just going to do Guild Wars every week? That's weird. Sounds boring being in the top. Yeah, kind of is. Rayman says, I agree. It's a game that you have to play, not put on cruise control and go do other stuff. We got autoplay. Supernova says, yeah, I've seen the soccer mom van with the huge spoiler on top. People complained about the speed. Can only use it for a couple game modes. People complain. Yep. It's a bling bling game. Yep. Shiny, starry. Exactly. 28 is number 2 and number 4. Todd's still working. My stats don't matter, remember. It doesn't matter. I could take off all my niches. I could get completely naked, and I could still make this work. I could have Todd not traded. Todd could be level 1. Todd could be level 1 with no traits. I could have no niche medals. I could get completely naked. I could close my eyes, and Todd would still get it done. It's all about his spell and the looping potential. It's not about the damage or the traits or his level or anything or my stats. It's not. So everybody can do this. So there's no excuse. Even those beginners in your guild that are saying they can't beat something, tell them about the Triple Todd team or the Triple Chalcedony team. Then they have no excuse. You don't need to go down to their level to help them because they can do it. That's your helping them. You're saying, hey, use Triple Todd. There's no way you can lose. It's impossible. Doesn't matter what your stats are. You don't need them traded. You don't need them leveled. Just keep casting it over and over and over, and you'll win. Everybody should get all rewards in Tower of Doom because you can use a team like this where you can't fail. So beginners have no excuse other than they don't want to put in the effort, time and effort. And that's why they're still a beginner. Or they just don't know, and that's why you tell them. Hey, you know about Triple Todd? Make sure you're using Spirit Walker Talker Caller. Oh, I better hit the Vow Raven, huh? So this is one of them situations where you might pick out a certain enemy, like the Vow Raven. I don't really care. I don't need the turns that bad, but somebody might. So you pick out a certain enemy. Get rid of this red. We don't have a lot of green on the board. Gotta make it more green. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Pick out a certain enemy if you want. If it's more valuable or more annoying. Just blam them down. Or, hey, this one's entangled. Leave it entangled. Kill something else. Now it won't hit you with skulls. If that's how you're dying, is from skulls, leave that bad boy entangled. Kill the other things. Now it can't hit me with skulls. It'll never be their turn, so they'll never cleanse it. But if they happen to get a turn and use skulls, guess what? They're entangled. Of course they summon, though. That's always fun. Getting low here. Let's take out this purple, right? It gave us an extra green. Let's take out the skulls. Damage, another green. Now we loop. This yellow over here, let's get rid of it. Now we got more green, see? These skulls down here, some damage. Actually got rid of green, but I got some damage, so. Keeping that little 13 HP entangled first slot, so if it hits me with skulls, I don't get hit very hard. Probably going to miss here, because look at that. 7 gems on the board. But, they'll probably take skulls or something. I still hit. Nice. There's no reason. Everybody should be able to do it. If you're complaining about it, I don't know why. You should be able to do it. Maybe they don't have enough gems to buy up to the... what are you spending your gems on? There's just a vault event. It's lazy. If you're not getting all rewards in Tower of Doom, somebody's being lazy somewhere in your guild. Most likely. It's not because they're a beginner. It's not because they're broke. It's not because they don't have the stats. It's not because they don't have the team. It's not because of anything. It's because they're lazy. 100%. Because they can use ToD. They can use Chalcedony. They don't need stats. They don't need trait stones. They don't need anything. A buck naked ToD can go to 30. They're just lazy. 2 and 4. So if you go to the forum and you see someone complaining about the Tower of Doom rewards and stuff, that's a lazy person. Or somebody in their guild is lazy. Because there's no reason you can't do. There's no reason. What's the reason? We just had a Tower of Doom. You have to have gems. What are you blowing them on? It's your own fault. You're either a ding-dong or you're lazy. Every time you're missing something, whether it's souls or gold or gems, think about what you just spent them on for the last month and stop doing that. That's probably the answer, unless you're a super beginner where it doesn't matter. You don't even care about the Tower of Doom. You don't even care about the bounty. You shouldn't do them. Don't do that. Go do your kingdoms. Go do your quests. Go do your tutorial. It takes quite a while to get through the tutorial. Last I played it like a year ago. I was on level like 300, still in the tutorial. So, not everything is for everybody. Tower of Doom is not for you if you're under level 300, or even if you're 400 or 500. You just do what you can. You don't have to level every single troop you get. You don't have to trait every single troop you get. You don't have to... Every single time it tells you to buy something with gems, you don't have to buy it. If you're opening chests with gems, you're making a huge mistake. You shouldn't do that. If you're buying anything in the shop with gems, you're making a huge mistake. You shouldn't do that. There's somewhere you're wasting... Because we just had a vault event. And everybody has Rowan. And guard medals are super easy to get. And Leprechaun is not a legendary or a mythic. And the Golden Cog you get super early. There's no reason. I still got over 400 vault keys to open. So I don't get the complaints about the Tower of Doom thing. Can use a buck naked ToD. Maybe you don't have ToD, maybe you don't have Chalcedony, I guess. That'd be a good excuse. But you're probably like that level 300, 400, 500 guy that nobody's expecting to do anything anyway in the Tower of Doom because you're still a beginner, still doing the tutorial. Floor 28. We're all Ravens. What are they called, dude? Supernova in Dark Souls. It's trying to think of the name of the bird. I like shiny. I like soft. I like shiny. Oh, dude, I'm like such a From Software fan, and how come I can't think of their names? It's like It's like Dingleberry and Twinklebee or something. I forget. Rain Man, you just use Tesla. So it's your traditional bounty team that you've been using for years, but you take off Corpse Mare, you put on Tesla or Queen Beatrix. They're both 1A and 1B. They're both good. Whichever one you have. And you just take off like a Corpse Mare, you put on a Tesla or a Queen Beatrix, and you cast Ogress, and you cast Tesla, and you'll win. All the way to 20. But once you get to 20, you got to switch back. Until further notice. Until I'm the guinea pig and I try Tesla on 20 a bunch of times. For now, just to play it safe, switch into your full bounty team once you get to 20. And we did it earlier in this stream and proved it that it works. So I got enough battles left to get enough points on Tier 4 shop. Not Tier 5, not Tier 6, not Tier 8. Tier 4, I can get all rewards comfortably with using Tesla all the way to 20. Which is fine, too. Like, Ogress and Tesla is a good team. And all you do is put 2 other bounty troops on there, and you just ignore them. You put the captain on there, of course, because he gives double points. You put another bounty troop on there with the bounty hunter trait for the extra points. You got Ogress, who's an amazing mana generator and tank and summoner anyway. And then you got Tesla. So you just cast Ogress, get up Tesla, cast it, win. Instead of match some gems, get up Ogress, cast it, cast Tigraki, there goes one enemy. Cast Ogress, get up Corpse Bear, cast it, there goes the second enemy. Match some gems, get up Ogress, cast it, cast Tigraki, there goes the third enemy. Get up, take some skulls, finally killed the fourth enemy. Instead of that, it's match some gems, cast Ogress, cast Tesla, win. It's like it's twice as fast. And it triple confirmed works. And you can even take it further if you want to try to take it further. And do it on 20. Because I'm gonna have too many points. Once again, Glaceon is entangled, so maybe I should shoot this guy. And look for extra turns that aren't green to make your board more green. Maybe even kill the Doom first if you don't want to get death marked. But it doesn't really matter if you get death marked, because it's going to be your turn the whole time anyway. And death mark can't trigger if it's your turn the whole time. There's a 1 turn delay on death mark. So it doesn't matter if you get death marked. Let's just keep going. Yes, this is slow, and yes, there's faster teams, but this is for success rate. My rant today is that everybody, other than the bounty rant, just trying to save you time and gems on that one. This one is everybody can do this, there's no excuse. Take this red off the board. Gave me an extra green, see? Take this purple, maybe. Probably not, because you're going to remove 3 green as well. We want to keep the green on the board. So leave that. We're leaving our entangled first guy, in case they get skulls somehow. So we're not dying. Do I take this? Got some skulls out of it. taking all day, but it works. Just recommend this to your beginners in your guild that are complaining or aren't doing it. It's my turn, like 90-something%. There, they finally got a turn, but they're entangled. Doesn't matter. Some skulls here. And we're on floor like 28, so it's not supposed to be fast. Ooh. Let's take this. Not a lot of green. But yeah, for the rest of the week, we're doing spoilers tomorrow. Everquest is coming later today, but I know there's probably one person that cares about that here. And then spoilers tomorrow. And I don't know what's going on next week. What's going on? I'll be doing videos on Monday. Weekly preview. 45-minute long weekly preview. Because the freaking epic trials and underspire and all that crap makes it take too long. Because I like to show my epic trial battle in the video. I don't want to just explain it. I like to show it. 3, 4, 5. I got to do all of that. Well, I got a heroism, but I don't want to use it when I have all that crap on this floor, so I'll do 3, 4, 5, I guess. What is 3, 4, 5? I think I wrote it down. 3 is a luck, 4 is a fireball, and 5 is the unlock. What else do I need to... I gotta do Legends Reborn. That's it. So I might just do this floor. And then we'll go do a little bit of Legends Reborn. So first troops entangled. Why not leave them like that? So we don't get backfired. We could take away a bunch of brown and blue, but that means taking away green. Got 14. That's enough. 11's borderline. 15's enough. 18's enough. 18's plenty. 11's borderline. 17's enough. 13's almost enough. 11's borderline. 13's almost enough. 18's plenty. 17's good. Here's some skulls, why not? Take this purple out of here while we're at it. Let's make the board as green as possible. A buck-naked ToD. ToD Greenwood doing the sports with no pants on. You only see him from the waist up anyway. He's got his blazer on. No pants. He still gets the job done, right? He's got his suit and tie with no pants on. He still gets the job done. That's why they don't show him from the waist down on the card. Luck scroll, that's 2 points. And we got 4 and 5. And then we'll just do this floor and then I'll go do Legends Reborn for a little bit. The train is moving today. Appreciate y'all. The rants are a-flowing. Sane said, let's go. Bandit Kicka. Chad's the big bicep bodyguard. Ali is the conductor. And Trey is the engineer driving the train, y'all. It's a little update for you. It's moving. Here's a Val Raven. It's my birthday week, by the way. Next Saturday's live stream will be the Big Boy Birthday Bash. Next Saturday's live stream, Big Boy Birthday Bash. I don't know what that means. Just means it's my birthday and a live stream at the same time. Usually my birthday don't mean anything these days. I sacrifice for the family, you know? You know how it is. Moms and dads out there. I was told I could buy Diablo, and I still haven't done it because it's hard for me to buy things for myself. Everybody else needs stuff. Like, buy Diablo for your birthday or for Father's Day. I'm like, okay, and then I just never did it. There's always something else that's more important. That's what's gonna happen, I betcha. Same as last year and the year before and the year before. Same with Christmas. That's how it goes. You gotta worry about everybody else first. It's hard for me. It's hard. I can't do it. Like, oh, this kid needs this kid needs that. We need this for the house, that for the house. This bill, that bill, this bill, that bill. There's a screw in the tire. Yada, yada, yada. Like, yeah, and I'm going to go buy myself a $60, $70 game when we need money for all that crap? Yeah, sure. You can have... Everybody else is allowed to. It's just I'm the one... I have to... And that's how it should be. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be. It is. That's how it is, and that's how I want it to be. Somebody else's birthday now. We're partying. And you can't take no for an answer. You're eating your favorite meal. You're getting a present. You're having a good day. And I demand it. But if it's mine, I'm not buying nothing. Don't do anything for me. You could tell me I could buy something, but I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to just save the money for something else that we need later. Business up top, party down below for Todd. A naked stream. A naked birthday suit stream? That'd be cool. You guys wouldn't even know, though. It'd be pretty breezy. Tim says, using High King, Iron Gut, Chernobog, Doomed Band, Vashtagon. That sounds pretty good there. If I was going to go for something that, like if I wasn't on video, on stream, the success rate thing, I'd probably be using that one. So Tim's got it right there. High King, Iron Gut, once you get higher up. Lower down, probably guards Avatar until he stops one-shotting. And then once that happens, start using the High King Iron Gut. You're going to have to take skulls to kill the Doom, but that's always how it goes with the High King Iron Gut in Tower of Doom. You're just going to have to find skulls, but your High King Iron Gut's going to have so much attack, you're only going to need one skull to kill the Doom, or 2 skulls. It's not a big deal. But yeah, that's a good one. Definitely recommend that for all you high-level people out there that don't want to go slowly with ToD. The High King Iron Gut is the way to go, however you do it. As long as you got Doomed Band on the team, High King Iron Gut. Definitely the way to go for most people. Supernatural? I don't watch nothing. I watch YouTube. That's it. I'm like a weirdo YouTube freak now. Past 6 years. Especially the past, like... 3 or 4 years. I only watch YouTube, and that's it. Well, you know, sometimes if I'm watching something by myself, if I'm watching something with the kids or the wife, it's probably not YouTube, but if it's my choice and I'm watching something on my own, it's probably something on YouTube. I don't know why, but it just is that way. So I can look up, like, anything. If I feel like watching, If I feel like watching Lockup, I can look it up and watch it. If I feel like watching Ghost Hunting, I can look it up and watch it. If I feel like watching a video game or a speed run or games done quick or a walkthrough of something I never played, or just look it up and watch it. If I want to see cops, if I want to see anything. Just all on YouTube. I never have to turn it off. If I want to watch some music videos, I can do that. Pretty much everything on here except for brand new TV shows. They even got movies on here now. You can watch. I watch Big Trouble Little China on here. I think I've watched Tombstone. Then there's videos talking about that. You can watch your favorite movie and then watch somebody, like the heavy spoilers thing I was talking about with the Terminator and Predator. Somebody over-analyzing it, and that's always interesting. Isn't there like a new Turtles out? Seth Rogen or something? Seth? The dude, is that his name? I think there's like a new Turtles out. I saw somebody make a review on it. The art looks cool, but supposedly it's like iffy. It's not the best Turtles ever. Some parts of it are good and some parts are not so good. They say the art's really good, except for the humans look weird. Like the turtles look awesome, the mutants look awesome. And it's cool it's a cartoon too. But supposedly like I saw, the humans do look weird. And then like they made the turtles teenagers, which they're supposed to be, but they made it weird. Like they leaned into it too much. They're ninjas first of all, right? They're not teenagers first of all. They're ninjas. And they made it like they're getting into a fight, but they're looking at Twitter on their phone. So they accidentally hit the foot soldier with their phone. That's stupid. Get out your nunchucks and put belt to ass. Let's go. I want to see some karate kicks. Sweep the leg. Then they made April like different. I was gonna comment on her weight, not the other thing. They made April different. And they made Splinter different as well. Like they always do these days. Why they gotta do that? You don't see like they remake Resident Evil? Anyway, I probably shouldn't go down that path. I hear like warning, tornado warning in my ear, in my brain. Don't go down that path, Cinny. Could take you into some iffy territory. I get it every once in a while, but why does every single movie gotta do that? First person that ever did that, it was like a good idea. Then when every single other movie copies it, it's annoying. Some people just want to see their favorite thing remade and be pretty much the same, but you know, a new story. They don't want the same story. They want to see what they, you know, I was a kid and I was watching it. I want to see that. I don't want to see something completely different, that they change all the characters and make them complete opposite of what they used to be. It's not what I want to see. Who wants to watch that anyway? You think some new person who wasn't a kid when the Turtles came out? You think they want to watch that? Probably not. They don't even know who they are. So the crowd you're catering to are the people that watched it when they were kids. So they want to see it the way it was, with like a new story, like updated. Cooler, updated, but not completely different, where everybody's the complete opposite of what they used to be. That's not what we want to see. Anyway, let's do a little bit of Legends Reborn, and then I'm going to get out of here. I think I've ranted and raved enough. I think I've got my point across times a million on everything. I got to do this. So the things I got left to do this weekend, I got to do my final couple bounty battles, which will be easy. Just time. I got to do the rest of this, so whatever. 21 battles here. Legends Reborn. Don't forget to do this. You weren't even able to do this a week ago, so don't forget. I think it started today that you're able to finish it, so nobody had it done before today, so don't forget to do Legends Reborn. I think if you're going to forget to do anything, it might be this. So don't forget to get your free Bork pet. Bork is good. Bork with more stats is better. The pet is free. Go get it. Then I got Underspire, which I already got my first boss and doubled the loot, and I'm doing it completely for free. Then I got to the second boss, and I got that loot. So anything else I do is kind of like frosting. I'd probably rather get this done first. I already did Epic Trials. Tower of Doom I did my share at least, I don't know. I might do more of that too. There's a lot to do these days, so that's a good reason for getting stuff done quickly, is because there's so much to do. As long as your reason isn't to stop to be done with the game for the day. Go watch anime. Whoa! I didn't even have to do anything. That's the real auto play. This team's like the real auto play. Sometimes you don't even have to push anything, it just wins. What up, Tim? Hey, 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 what you got to say? Nah, Devour, HKI, last kills Doom, one shot. When you move away from Gems of War, you could do reaction video and rant to them. I'd watch it. I know, like, I'm trying to figure something out. I wish my rant videos did better. I didn't try it enough, though. That's my problem. I need to take my own advice. Try stuff more than once. Like, my mechanic one didn't get enough views. I'm not doing that again. I'm trying to take the patient approach with Everquest. Like, I'm giving them an extra video a week, and I'm not going to freak out if it doesn't get like 1 billion views on the first week. Try to give everything a chance. Like, Guild Wars teams, if they happen to lose one week, I don't totally dump them right away. Give them a little bit of a chance to redeem themselves. We got anything here? We got this kinda. This definitely gets harder and harder, huh? Autoplay. Autoplay. Ah. Gotta love the rants. DC United! Supernova says, I have entire playlists of music and movies, 2 of which are in Chinese, and you don't speak Chinese. Livewire says, New Turtles looks like that shell shading art. Tim spamming the chat. Well, if anybody's allowed to, it's Tim. He's allowed. Unless he's been hacked. If you've been hacked, how would we even know? We wouldn't even know. Tim got hacked. Tim, are you hacked? Tell the truth. Alright. I think I'm running out of steam. Unless anybody has any questions. Unless you want me to go over anything. Unless you want to trigger something. I think I'm done for the day. Next live stream will be next Wednesday. And then, you know, I'm still considering adding some. I might try a Tuesday live stream. I think the Thursday one was just because it was Thursday. I've already explained that before. That's a day where people don't pay too much attention to Gems of War. Tuesday might be a better idea. Because it's the day after Monday, and people are still looking for Gems of War stuff, and maybe I'll do live stream on Tuesday. But then will that take away from my Wednesday live stream? That was the one negative. You know, pros and cons. Well, pros of doing a Tuesday live stream is it's closer to Monday. It probably get more people there and more interest in it. The con is, will it take away from my Wednesday live stream because we already went over everything on Tuesday? I don't know. And I already got a video on Tuesday that's okay, that's decent. The faction video. Wednesday I have nothing, so that's why I'd rather live stream on Wednesday so I have something. But will that Tuesday one take away from the Wednesday one? It might. See how I have over 5,000 gems now? Got back. I still have over 400 vault keys, which I need to open. How close am I on Zulkari? I still need 5 more freaking books. I'm getting close. I think I could get another book here. I still need 4. Yeah, I could definitely get another book. I need 4 more green books for Zulkari. And I don't even do, like, Merchants and Angels too much. If you really wanted to concentrate on that, you would do Merchants and Angels all the time. So you could try to get deeds. And writs and stuff. And I don't even do that, and I'm pretty close. All I do is every time I have writs presented to me, I get them. Whether it's Arena, or Underspire, or an offer, or a Merchant and Angel, or whatever. Anytime writs are presented to me, I get them. Anytime the right color deed, like purple or green, is presented to me, I get them. I never pass up an opportunity. Even if it's Arena, even if it's Underspire, I still go get them. That's how I'm pretty close to having 2 at 20. 2 Magic Kingdoms at 20. Which is going to be nice once that happens. Alright, y'all. Okay, that's good, Tim. Thanks. Yeah, the tornado alarm was going off in my head. I know when I should stop myself. Usually. Of course, not always. Sometimes the rants will drive away 1 or 2 people, but it's not something I can't come back from. It's not, you know, something too crazy. It's something that's usually true that people just need to realize. And they are too clouded. They got the clouded eyes right now, and they won't realize it till it's too late. 6 months from now, a year from now, they'll realize. But it's all good. People realize eventually. I just got to wait for it. All right, y'all. Any last questions? I went over the bounty and the strategy and proved it on live stream. I might even record myself getting all rewards tomorrow and put out like a short or something. Just do ultra prove it that it works. That you should definitely use Tesla or Queen Beatrix all the way to 20. Just save time, save gems. There's no point anymore of using 4 bounty troops the whole time. It's a waste of time. And nobody can get time back. Wasting time is, yeah. Especially when there's something that easy you can easily do. Replace a corpse mare with a Queen Beatrix or a Tesla. It's so easy. Everybody should do it next bounty at least. I've made 2 videos on it now, and I've triple confirmed it. Unless you just totally don't watch me, and then you're not listening right now, so it doesn't matter. And that's just your own, that sucks for you. You're going to be doing it the slow way. Until they copy me and make that video too, which will happen. Of course, like always. You'll see it eventually, because, you know, Idiocracy will copy it, and you'll see it eventually. But, anyway, we'll see ya. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the spoiler video. If you want to help me out and hit a like and a comment on the Everquest video later today, that'd be cool. If you want to help me and you know, the live stream when it posts, leave a comment and all that. That'd be cool. If you want to run them playlists at night, the old school way of helping while you're sleeping on your phone, you don't even have to like put the volume on. You just put on a playlist with a bunch of videos and run it all night. That helps a lot. I think Sane did that. Appreciate it, Sane. John Fitzpatrick used to do it. Appreciate that, too. I think Chad even did it at one point. Appreciate it. Watch time is king. But, yeah, thanks for joining me today. DC United, Chad, Livewire, Wonderful, Sane, Lady Alphin, DC, Tim, Livewire, Supernova, Sane. Got DC, we got Supernova, we got Rain Man. Rain Man. Got Livewire, we got Tim. We got Cadfail TV. Sir Michael. Richard Custer. Chop got gifted. Frenkisadon. Or FRNCSCADAN. I don't know how to say that, sorry. But you were here. That's awesome. Richard Cadfail. George got gifted by Sane. Thank you, Sane. Appreciate that. You were on there. You were the bandit kicker. Kicking them hillbillies off the back. Blues Rip was here. Tone Smoke Off. Mike Weiss or Weiss. Mr. PGGK. Ebony Brown. Chad with the 2. Can always count on you. Ali Bandy. Also gifted me gems, so thank you ×2, Ali. Gifted a membership and gifted me gems before the live stream. And she's scouting so far in the Tower of Doom. Appreciate that. Gonna help us get all rewards. So shout out to Ali, a.k.a. Cookie. Trey gifted. Appreciate that. He ran out there today. Got it started. And Sane was first. Mike was second. Trey was third. You guys rock. Tim with the 1. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That last little volley of bullets to take down the last horde of zombies before they converge on the train. Tim wasn't going down without a fight. He's like, I'm going to let off this last burst. I'm going to empty it out until it's clicking. I'm not going down without a fight, right, Tim? Appreciate it, dude. Have a good one. Take care, Livewire. Bye, Juan. Take care, Chad. Thanks, and take care, Sane. DC, put on your favorite slow jams and cozy up to that like button if you haven't already done so. Appreciate you and your consideration. Yep. Remember, the overall message of the live stream is I'm trying to help. I'm trying to save you time. I'm trying to save you gems. If you didn't take anything else away from this, that's all that it is. Be excellent, DC. We'll see ya, man. Stay cool, Supernova. We'll see ya. All right, y'all. You guys are the best. Have a great day. I'll see ya tomorrow with the spoilers. Peace out.